Yep, it's true. 150 miles, and I've already hurt her. And I was just trying to do the right thing, and I already messed up. I'm such an idiot. So, a lot of people might not even think this is a big deal. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, the first time you hurt a brand new car, it just doesn't seem right. I was trying to do the right thing. Let me take you back. In preparation for paint protection film on the car, I did a decontamination wash, got her all cleaned up. Then I went to apply ceramic coating to my brake calipers and my wheels. Lastly, I wanted to ceramic coat all the plastics in the forward trunk. It keeps them looking nice and black longer. So as I worked into the tighter areas around the windshield, I needed to lift up the windshield wiper to get it out of the way. I finished everything up, and after a long day of very satisfying work, I went to put the car away. Unfortunately, I forgot about the windshield wiper. What have I done? Holy crap, I just broke my Porsche. How much is this gonna cost me? So I immediately went to a Porsche parts catalog. Gowden Porsche Parts has 718 Cayman wipers listed, but what does it say? Without GT4? What? Why would the wiper arm be any different than a regular Boxster or Cayman? So I sent out an email. And I had confirmation that the parts catalog is wrong. All 981s and 718s have the same windshield wiper, and $65. Not as bad as I expected, although on a Chevy it would only be about $25, but I can live with $65. So a few days later, parts came in, and that's why, folks, we are here, and I am going to show you how to replace the driver's side windshield wiper arm on your 981 and 718 Cayman, because I know I am not the only idiot out there. In fact, I noticed Suncoast Porsche Parts, who has lots of parts with nice pictures, but only the stuff that people buy a lot of. And guess what's on there? That's right, windshield wiper arms. They're on there because there's a lot of idiots out there. Why else would you replace the windshield wiper arm? I'm not talking about the wiper blade. I'm talking about the wiper arm. Okay, so they do tend to fade, I'm sure, in the sun after a while. That's a good reason. But I know there's other idiots. So let me show you how this is done. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but we can get it done. Let's go. For this installation, you'll need the following tools. A plastic trim removal tool may be handy, but I found a plastic razor blade even better because it's so thin. A 13mm socket, a ratchet, and an extension to keep the ratchet away from the body panels. And this, a wiper arm removal tool. You'll also want some masking tape to help protect your plastics. Check the description for links. Always verify your new replacement part is genuine and that it matches the part you're replacing. I noticed that the hole in which the wiper mounts is a tapered fit hole. That makes me think of a tie rod attachment, which can be difficult to remove. First, I taped off the area near the old wiper arm. I aligned the tape in the direction I thought the wiper should go because I didn't see any other alignment marks. The plastic trim tool couldn't quite get this decorative cap off, and that's why I went for the plastic razor blade. You can use a metal one, of course, too, but the plastic one is good at protecting your hardware. Once the cap is off, we need to remove the 13mm nut. Maintain good control so you don't hit your body panels. With the nut removed, we should be able to remove what's left of the wiper arm. I pried, and I just didn't get anywhere. I'm glad I put tape down. In fact, I put more tape down to help protect the plastics underneath. I thought about tie rods and ball joints and remembered how you could tap them with a hammer to break them free. I tried a little bit. It's not like I was going to damage this wiper arm anymore. And I even tried a little PB blaster, some penetrating lubricant, to see if I could loosen it up. And then I went for the big guns, the metal pry tool. Yeah, I was getting desperate. No joy. So I went to Amazon. I looked for a wiper arm puller. Yes, they make those. $9.99, done, I'll take it. So here it is. Unscrew it till it's mostly unscrewed. You want this opening big enough to get over your old wiper arm. Put the fork underneath the wiper arm and put the threaded bolt up against your spline shaft. I tightened it down, but it wasn't very stable. It started slipping and eventually, yeah, it slips. I didn't want to damage the threads on the shaft anymore, so I came up with another idea. I put another 13mm nut on there. You can use your original one, but I didn't want to scratch it. Set it to where the top of the nut is even with the top of the spline shaft. Tighten it down, and then tighten it down some more until you think you can't tighten it anymore. And then, yeah, it's free. We got it. I'm glad I put the tape down. You can see it definitely took a beating from my prying. Looking closer at the shaft, you can see that there are splines on it, but the original wiper didn't have any spline slots in it. So that means that when you tighten this down, those splines are driving into the paint and metal to make a secure lock. That's why it was so hard. Put your old wiper blade onto the new wiper arm, or get a new wiper blade. Bend it out just like you did before you broke the damn thing, and then align it with the tape that you'd put down. Press it down into place and start putting the nut on. The internet says 12 to 16 foot-pounds of torque, and I tightened it down with my torque wrench, but I never got my click where I'd set it at 15 foot-pounds. As tight as it got, I felt pretty uncomfortable, and I didn't want to break the spline drive of the wiper system. So it seemed secure, and I left it. It seems to operate fine, and I'll keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't come loose. You should do the same. Put your decorative cap back over the nut because this is a Porsche after all. Now feel free to celebrate your accomplishment, but don't you dare forget your stupidity. All right, we've done it. Replaced the windshield wiper arm on my brand new GT4. She's okay. I mean, there's a few Mars on the plastic. No one's gonna notice, except me. Yeah. Every time I look at those Mars, I'm gonna remember the first time I heard her. It'll be okay. If you're an idiot like me and you like this video and you found it helpful for fixing your car, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching the Jeff Violi channel. We'll see you next time.